Here he comes, folks. One of the top contenders for any of the belts here in IPW. That's Pat McGroin, and he's fighting his longtime nemesis, Devin Nash.
Devin Nash and Pat McGroin have over a 4-year history together. They trained together upon breaking into this business. They were a member of a former group here in IPW. They have been going at each other for over a year and a half now. There's nothing whatsoever that I think could possibly bring them back into the same fold. Devin Nash has made it very clear in recent months. He's bitter. He's upset. He considers himself the television champion. And you see Pat McGroin, he's going to take liberties with that long, flowing, poison-like hair of Devin Nash.
I tell you, and of course, Richie Rich, also in the ring, has had problems with both of these individuals, but especially Devin Nash as of late.
Why is it that Devin Nash is going to go through again? He's trying to come for the IPW television title. He realizes he has to go through people like Pat McGroin. Huge hip toss. Takes Pat McGroin, hip toss him right out of his boots, and he gives him another and then meets him with a wicked clothesline. Pat McGroin, if you're going to turn away from those clotheslines in the hopes of protecting yourself, the truth is, you're better off. If it's too late to get away from it, take the bump, take it on your back, save your neck for when you're going to need it. But like you were saying, the mullet Richie Rich, he's been at odds with Devin Nash. Why is somebody that's going to be going for the IPW television title and is making a serious run for that belt, why would he do everything in his power to upset one of the head officials like Richie Rich?
Well, I tell you what, Devin Nash has shown he doesn't particularly care if it's Richie Rich, Pat McGroin, Don Juan DeSanto, Dr. Heresy, anybody who gets in his way, he's going to take out. He is the stiffest man in IPW, as named that by yourself, Ron Nemi. But there's a stiff chair shot from Devin's former partner in high society, Pat McGroin.
Why is it that Richie Rich goes through the trouble of taking the chair out of the hands of my very good friend, Devin Nash?
Your very good friend, Devin Nash.
Yeah, we're old friends. You know, just talk to Devin. He'll tell you, brother. You seen what he did for me last week when Rod Steele was trying to take my head off with that chair.
He didn't do that for you. He did that because Rod Steele is the television champion.
Well, you can look at it however you want to. The way I look at it is we're good old friends, and he's going to do what he can to protect me. He knows that I have a lot of power in the booking committees. He knows if he wants a shot at the IPW television title. See, again, I'm talking about television championships and why he's messing with Richie Rich and getting heat with him. But yet Pat McGroin doesn't even have the sense to hook a leg. And you see what it gets him. It gets him body slam right off of the top rope. Use your head, Pat McGroin. You're going to end up finished.
Let's not forget Pat McGroin, also a former IPW television champion, next to Dr. Heresy, about the longest running television champion that we've ever had here in IPW. Oh, and there he goes, as you called, the cherry shot by Devin Nash, and then he lays out Richie Rich as well.
What is he going to accomplish with this, though?
He lays them both out.
He's going to end up breaking both his hands. He's going to end up getting suspended. You can't punch a referee in the face, and there he is making his own 3 count on the referee, then on Pat McGroin, a double pin for Devin Nash.